Well, Gareth, we're getting ready for Saturday's game against Coventry. I won't ask what your mood's like. I know it's always upbeat, but what's the mood like within the dressing room after such a fantastic, hard-fought point at West Brom?
Awesome mood. But you know what, Moz? It's like a shock to the boys that they can be like that sometimes because they've had that much sort of, you know, up against it, hard results, people turning on them, and not the fans, everybody, you know, each other, sometimes, and I'm not having a go at anyone there, but I think the way the fans were at the end, the way the players were at the end, honestly, it feels so good, and it felt like we brought it into the changing room with us. It felt like we brought 1,200 into the changing room. It was brilliant. It really was, and for me, it was like, boys, you're allowed to enjoy this. You're allowed to feel positive. You're allowed to feel like you can go out there and do this. And that's been missing, and I'm absolutely buzzing for the boys because they deserve the result. They were the ones who put the effort in. They really did. I can jump around like a lunatic on the side all I want, but I can't win any headers anymore like they could, or win those tackles, or close down like the intensity they made. And then some of the play, honestly. I'm sure people were worried when I first came here going, what style of playing that? You watch that game, you watch some of the play that we played in that final third. I think it was awesome, with people like Ilias in the team and Sam Field, you're going to get good play. Ken Paul, these are good footballers who want to play, and so you're never going to take that out of them. But what I want to do is stop the mistakes, reduce the percentages of us conceding, But it was really, really good to see after the game. Some real good moments, some real good people at this place. I know that. Plenty needs changing, of course, we know that. But, let's keep this positive vibe now for the rest of the season because I'm buzzing and I know the fans were after the game.
You want your players to have confidence, you want them to have belief. Is the manner of how they came back at the Hawthorns reason for that confidence?
That's all it is, And after watching that first goal with the handball, oh God, that really riles me up because I'm thinking, they didn't deserve that, Yes, we need to defend set pieces better, but they had a set piece taker who's unbelievable, Swift. I mean, there's rumours that this place has tried to sign him a couple of times because of his quality on the set players, and he showed that, once those balls come in, they're difficult to defend, but it is a leg up when somebody handballs it to keep it in play and then knees it in the goal, I felt for the boys, I really did, because there's only Rob saw it and he appealed, and but you know what? We've got to stop giving silly fouls away, without a doubt. That's something I want to say. And we want to be organised quicker and better from restarts and set pieces. That's something we're working on. But the nature that we came back in, I felt it. And I'm sure the fans around me and the staff, we definitely felt it. I'm not going to be dishonest here. And at 2-0 down, I went over to Dobbo and I said, God, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what more we can do. But I'm so pleased the boys turned up the way I thought they'd turn up, in that newfound way, that newfound mentality. And everyone's going to be saying, you've been here a month, they should have that already. It takes time, it does take time. They've got to know me. I'm third or fourth manager they've had this season. Do they trust me? They're starting to trust me. They're starting to know that I'm genuine, I am. This energy's not going, it's never going to fade. I'm genuine. This isn't just the guys coming cheerleading. I want this every single day from you boys, and that's what I think we're getting now, really slowly, but at the right time now. We need these wins to stay in the Championship, and I'm desperate to get them.
You seem to go for a more orthodox 4-4-2. In terms of the creativity from that, does that give you a reason to perhaps adopt that approach going forward?
Yeah, I mean, when you say that 4-4-2, it seems like it's archaic, but a lot of teams do play that still. A lot of teams do play that system still, and it's hard to play against. We have adapted different systems, and over my time at my last club, I think the adaptability was one of our strengths, being able to go right, adapt each game. But we imposed a game on them on Monday, which was really good. We imposed sort of a pressure, a way of playing, which was really good for the boys. And then in the final third, there is moments that I can't coach, and people will understand what I'm saying here, that you can't coach. You can't coach Taylor Richards sometimes, or Ilias Chair sometimes. There's no point trying to coach them, because you might coach some good stuff out of them. They're very instinctive, natural ability players. It's like someone getting over Lionel Messi and say, well, instead of doing that step over there, why don't you go that? You just don't do that. You let them flow and express themselves free. What we can do is give them that platform to perform in, and that is that attacking areas that they're getting. Ilias actually, swap wings to put his cross in, and that's great. It's something I encourage. It's definitely we'll adapt and we can recover on that on a shape. But it was brilliant to see, and what a header from Lyndon. It's, if you can stick crosses into Lyndon Dykes, he's going to be good. That's what he thrives on, and then Chris Martin, obviously the workhorse that he is, the leader that he is. He deserved his goal with his endeavour, and he's just been awesome since I've walked in, Chris. So, no, really, really pleased, and this attacking sort of plethora of options I've got, he's going to be used from now to the end of the year, undoubtedly. Tyler Roberts is coming back. We have some good players on the bench there, like I say, Taylor Richards, who for me is a fabulous player, just had a few injuries in and out of the squad and limited for people in front of him. Even Albert, who people probably looked at going, yeah, he's getting too old now. I played to 40, and there's no reason why you can't. He looks after himself really well, but there's no reason why you can't go on if you're doing the business. And his legs blew up 70 odd minutes, but because he'd given everything. We look at the meters and the running stats. Wow, Albert right up there. He's one of the fittest here. So no, they've all got a place, and I was really pleased with the nature of that comeback, and we need to take that into Coventry on Saturday now.
Just on that, I remember the upbeat mood that was around the place and amongst the fan base after that win against Watford, and then what happened at Blackpool happened at Blackpool. How important is it that, as you say, we do follow that up now at home?
Listen, we can't be a flash in the pan team. We can't be, we probably need a couple more flashes in the pan, if I'm honest, to make sure we're very competitive towards the end. And even then, you never know what's going to happen. But we need a consistent approach now for these last 5 games. We can't be up and down like that. Listen, it's not going to go perfect. I know that it won't. Football, it doesn't go perfect, and there is times, when you'll concede or you might lose a game or it might go for you. We will give everything we've got, and the fans. I want them to know that those boys will run, and I've told them that when they think they can't run anymore, give us one more run, give us one more quality bit of play, give us one more defensive, resolute stop or tackle, give us everything. And then we'll go over to you at the end of the game and we'll clap you because you've given everything for us. And together, we'll at the end of the season, we'll accept our fate because we know we've given everything. I can't talk about before I was here. And even in the first few games, I'm working things out. They're working me out and it's a whirlwind. They're going to give everything, absolutely everything now. I remember my games, Luton at home, I think we survived under John Gregory once, and the Gary Waddock season, when these games at the end of the season where you just go, what do we need to do? What do we need to do? I want one of those games. I want one of those games where we do it and we can celebrate with the fans, because this would be really big, and a real reset for this football club. Can't wait to get stuck into the reset, but I want to survive in the Championship first, and we'll be giving all we can.
And just a word on Coventry. They'll be going into this game as favourites. It's Coventry at home, and QPR fans may feel that we should be favourites, but the facts don't lie. Coventry are flirting with the playoffs. They've only lost 1 in their last 11. We're fighting relegation, so everyone will have to be at it.
Listen, be realistic. Look where we are. 100%. It's not the last game. It's not the last 5 games. It's the last 41 games that's caused this. It's nothing. You can't hide from this. This is the whole season together where we are. We've got to make sure that we grab this by the scruff of the neck now and go, right, this has got to stop now. This is time to stop. We've got a chance to save things here. If anyone starts thinking, 5 games, not enough time to go to save that, there's 15 points here we can get, So there's no way we're going to go into these games thinking we can't win them. Coventry, yeah, very good side. Good friend of mine, Mark Robbins, top guy. But he'll know what's coming. He'll know that QPR will not lie down, be stepped over and be stepped upon. If they score, they're going to have to earn it. They're going to have to really work hard to do it. And I'll be saying to my players today, that's got to be the bottom line. They've got to earn anything they get. We have got to give everything to get what we need to get, and that's 3 points. I want the 3 points in the bag Saturday. I'm going to try my absolute best, as always. And at the end of the game, I'll walk over to those fans and say thank you. Thank you so much for your support, because we're going to need you. We're going to need you from now to the end of the season. And hopefully, fingers crossed, a little bit of luck, some quality play, some resolute. we'll survive in this championship. We can rebuild for next year.